Hello, good morning, everyone. Very warm welcome to babycode free sessions. I'm Vermani, an ITP certified trainer and a TOEFL and TESOL certified trainer. So I'm back with my live session number 3. You know that we are covering up our TOEFL sessions and we are doing our reading module, right? So those who are new to watch this session, please go back to the session 1 and 2 and watch that session so that you will be on track with me. So the topic for today's session is inference and rhetorical purpose questions. So what are basically inference question and rhetorical question? We are going to do that in detail, but I would suggest you please start practicing now. It's your time. You're getting this in a very simplest form, that you're getting all the types of questions solved in front of you. So make a use of it. So what are inference question? Inference question are those type of question. Basically, inference means a conclusion. Conclusion reached based on the evidence and your reasoning. So in this type of question, you are required to identify your most likely conclusion. You have to analyze the information what is given in the passage. You basically have to comprehend an idea which is not explicitly stated. So that means you have to understand the idea from the passage which is not stated in the passage in a precise manner, in a simplest manner. You have to comprehend it, you have to understand it. Now here, this type of question can be easily identified because it includes words like infer, suggest, or imply. So if you're getting these three words, that means you are about to have inference questions here, right? In inference questions, you will be asked to identify any idea that was suggested by the information present in the passage, but it is not directly stated, not precisely stated. They are easy to identify also because you have words like infer, imply, or suggest. Now, what you need to understand all the ideas and the concept in the passage, and you have to logically see what detail the author was trying to convey, is trying to imply. All the choices will include information that was present in the passage, but the distractors will make the statement that cannot be inferred from that information, right? So they may be accurate statements about the topic, but reader would only know from their prior knowledge. So make sure you will be finding the right correct answer, not the incorrect answer. So how you will be getting the phrases here? First is, which of the following can be inferred from X? Paragraph 1 suggests which of the following about Y. Which of the following is probably true? What is implied about X, right? So you have to be careful about these phrases. These phrases will tell you that this question is about your inference part. How we are going to solve this inference question? Let's quickly do an exercise. Now, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to skim this paragraph quickly and simultaneously look at your question. What can be inferred from paragraph 3 about feminine? So, inferred means that what they imply, what they suggest. So, it's clearly given here, and they're talking about feminine. So, what they suggest about feminine, you have few minutes to quickly read, the skim the passage, and then we'll come to a conclusion. Cross my heart. So let's see. Now, first option says that it caused epigenetic changes that mother passed on to their children. So, do you think this one is correct? Yes, it is, because it is clearly given that the grandchildren of the women who experienced the feminine, they had a low birth rate, right? And it is logical to infer that they are having epigenetic changes from the inheritation part. Look at the B option. It made pregnant mothers more likely to develop schizophrenia later in life. It is incorrect. The paragraph says that women born during famine were more likely to have schizophrenia later in life, not the women who were pregnant during the famine, right? It caused a prolonged period of conflict between nations. This is also incorrect because paragraph does not say that more than one nation was involved in the war, right? So you should know that famine was caused by World War II, but that is the prior knowledge that cannot be implied from the passage. So so look at the D option because here it is also incorrect. That paragraph says 4.5 million people were affected, but does not mean they all died, right? So D is also incorrect. A is the correct option. For a better explanation, you can see the explanation part. Let's move on to the second part. What you need to do now, you need to do few things when you're solving an inference questions. First thing in, you have to keep in mind that you are being asked to make an educated guess, which you can make based on the information in the passage, right? All the answer choices may contain some detail from the passage, but only one answer choice will be correct, right? Second is that it is possible that more than one choices may be factual. Only one answer choice will be logical, inferable. So you should read the passage, read the answer carefully, and see what options are logical here. So you have limited time, you will have distractors also. So you are unable to decide what two options you have to decide, right? And you have to select the last correct one. So in that case, guess that you do not get points deducted for wrong answers. So this is true for all question. If you do not know the answer or if you do not have time to solve, you can make a guess because there is no negative marking. Second is rhetorical questions. Rhetorical questions, they ask you to explain the motivation of the author of a passage. That means why he has written this. There must be some reason behind this writing part. That's why an idea, detail, or an argument was included in the passage. Everything included in a passage has a reason to be there if the writing is effective. So, rhetorical purpose question may ask about logical connections between the sentences and the paragraph. So, this is easy to spot also because they will contain word why, and that is not always the case, but yes, most of the time. So, in this question, you will be asked to pick an answer option, that is best going to explain the reason behind this mentioning of part of text. So author has written this text, and now you have to find why he has written. What is the purpose? So these are similar to inference question, but it asks why. Why author presents this piece of information, this part of information, right? The most likely conclusion. So these type of question will be solved when you need to answer main point of the paragraph, how the given information is related to it, right? And you will get phrases like in para 1, why does the author mention this? So why means again that reason. Why does the author include a description? Which of the following best explain the way paragraph 2 is organized? Author mentions X for which of the following reasons, right? So you have to be careful in this. Let's see how you're going to solve this rhetorical purpose question. So again, you have a passage and then you have four options for the question. Question says, why does the author mention the Netherlands in the paragraph? So why he talks about Netherlands? What is the reason behind talking to the Netherlands? So you have few minutes to skim your paragraph and then we'll quickly see what is the correct option here. So the first option says to illustrate how regional diet can affect people's development. This is simply incorrect because he did not talk about any kind of a regional diets here. To introduce theories about the importance of diet for epigenetics, did he talk about any theories? No, there was no mention of theories here. So this can't be the correct one. C, to provide an example of epigenetic changes caused by diet. Yes, it's true. He actually talked about Netherlands just because he want to provide an example that how epigenetic changes caused by diet, right? Because of the diet, how the women's and the kids were losing their birth rate, right? The birth rate was less than the average one. The option to show an experiment involving diet was carried out. There was no experiment here. So C is the correct option. For better explanation, you can see my explanation part 2. Now, I hope you got an idea that how you have to solve this. So keep few things in mind is that whenever you are doing this type of question and you are being asked that why author include information in the passage, so it is possible that you will have multiple reasons to include, but only one option will be correct. So answer all the choices that contain correct details from the passage, but distractor will make false connection about the information that they contain. So you should read the passage, answer each choice carefully that whether those assertions are true or false. You have limited time and there will be distractors also, and you may not be able to decide among the choices. So in that case, make a guess because there is no points deducted for wrong answer. There is no negative marking here. So if you're not able to get the answer or you're not able to solve it, just make a guess in the end, right? So start practicing, visit the baby code application, download it, watch our live sessions on the YouTube, boost your confidence and your focus for the test day, right? Our live sessions can be a game changer for you. So please practice, learn, and see how well you can improve. You can do the star rating so that I can know that yes, you people are learning through my video sessions. Any doubts, any comments, anything you want me to cover, drop in the comment section so that I can know that yes, you want me to do this, right? So stay tuned and thank you so much for watching a live session and don't miss out. Start practicing. Okay. Bye bye. Take care, all of you.